Hello everyone, Jacob here. Welcome back to the channel, and today I have a Hearthstone video for you. I wanted to showcase my Mech Rogue deck. This is the deck that I constructed as soon as Titans released, which I think is almost 3-4 weeks ago at this point. But this was the #1 deck that I wanted to try. It did not disappoint. It did very well in the opening stages of the expansion. I will say I haven't played it since the nerf, but I want to run through the list with you real quick and just kind of give you my thoughts on why I built the deck this way. So it's very important for this deck to get off to a fast start. That's why I have that's why I have 6 1-drops. You want to frequently play on curve as best as you can, but if you can get some discounts, like a very good play is Frequency Oscillator into the Memron, the Mastermind. If you can get that combo off, then you're doing really well in most games. It's very difficult to come from behind and equalize on the board. You're not running any board clears or anything like that. So if you get behind on turn 2 and 3, you're going to have a bad time. However, this deck does have some really good, once you get that momentum and once you get that tempo, you can usually keep it with cards like Coppertail Snoop or Spider to magnetize to your already magnetized mechs and then keep them hidden for 1 turn, protecting them from removal. Ignis is there just because it's a fun card. You do have the Lab Constructor that you almost always will forge before you play it, so that's where we get that battle cry triggered from. And overall, I think this list is pretty well optimized. I don't know if you would run Stormcoil. I don't know if you'd run Ignis in a more optimized list. I'm certainly not suggesting that this is the best way to play this deck, but this is a list that I had a lot of success with, and it was a lot of fun as well. So let's jump into some games and see if I can showcase what this deck is capable of.
Edwin versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
The Scourge will meet their end.
Alright, against Mage, I think Rainbow Mage is the most popular Mage right now. That various school Mage, but hopefully we can get out to a really fast start and overwhelm them. We have a really good hand, so. Memron is one of those cards that I didn't think was going to be amazing, but it turns out that this is one of the better cards in the deck, in my opinion. Every time I played it during the first few days of the expansion, it always felt like I had a much better chance to win the game. But we'll see what he does here. And let me know down below what decks you've enjoyed thus far in Titans, and if you've enjoyed the expansion in the first place. I'm going to coin out my 3-drop here. I have enjoyed the expansion quite a bit. It has had a pretty impactful, or it has impacted the meta quite a bit.
Bask in my radiance.
Prismatic Elemental. Now, I will say, this card in particular discovers the most annoying cards against this deck. They get silences and removals, and it's just really, really unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and forge my Lab Constructor, play my Click Clocker. I can play my Behemoth next turn. So I'll hold on to that. It's likely he can deal with this 3/5 now. He only needs 4 damage. Oh, okay. Volume up. That's fine. It's completely fine by me. So that means this would cost 3. But I wouldn't have a great way to deal. Or I wouldn't have a great way to spend that extra mana. I'm gonna go.
Twist this, tighten that, and float over there.
Okay.
Boosting beatings per minute.
Let's do that and then hit him in the face. Pretty decent turn. And like I said, with this deck, you just want to build up tempo each turn. So if I can get my Lab Constructor on Memron, for example, then I'll have a really good chance
Pick me, pick me.
to outvalue him over the next several turns. Although now he's getting quite a bit of value himself. I'm not worried though. Okay, maybe I'm a little worried. The gear shift, you may have noticed, I didn't bring any attention to this whenever I was going over the deck list with you. But I only run one gear shift, and I found that I was just not using it very much. Which is a really odd thing to say, because that was definitely one of the cards before the expansion that I really thought would have much more of an impact. I'm not going to attack with Memnon this turn, or I should have attacked rather. But that's okay. Let's give this guy taunt. And this guy.
Spinning on fire.
I'm just gonna go face with everything. I definitely should have attacked. That was a misplay, and you guys are going to see misplays. I'm not the best player in the world. I've only hit Legend a few times, and so, unfortunately, I will make mistakes. But, hopefully not too many. That's all you got. I think it's GG. Well played. Alright, so against the priest, I think this is a difficult matchup.
Pay for its crimes.
I haven't looked at the statistics on HS Replay or anything like that, but just from my own experience. This was a bad matchup, and Control Warlock was a really bad matchup. But he's playing the aggressive priest. So this is the play that I was telling you about. The Frequency Oscillator into Memron is a very strong play. Alright. Probably the Banshee. That's not good for me. If I don't trade, he can deal with this. If I do trade, there's less of a chance that he can deal with it, unless he has Mind Seer, which he might. Looks like he does have it. Okay, no, he doesn't have it. That's very good for me. Okay. Ooh. So yes, he gets to kill that for free, but may take up that whole turn from him, and that's fine with me. Grave digging. So I had a good start, but he had a really good start as well. Alright, let's do this. So I'm hoping he can't deal with a 4-3. This priest deck is one of my favorite decks that Priest has had in a long time. I like aggro priest. I think it's a really cool idea. I wish Blizzard would support it more in the future. I do feel like Shadow Word Undeath though is like the main reason the deck works. Okay, what do I want to do here? Okay, let's see. Let's go with this.
Twist this, tighten that, and bolt over there.
Okay, so let's see if he can deal with this. I decided to go face and not trade because I think in this matchup particularly we're in more of a race than anything else. That's fine. Let me get a 5-drop. Wind Fury seems reasonable. Seems like a good weapon.
And close enough.
Taste steel! Taste steel!
Okay. Alright. I don't know. My hand isn't very good, unfortunately. It's not bad, but it's not great. He's got more cards in hand, but I do have the board. I do have the weapon. But if he has another Undeath in his hand, that could be very problematic. So let's hope he doesn't have that card. Another thing I'd like to add about this particular list is that you don't need all of the legendaries for this deck to be good. You can definitely construct a very free-to-play, friendly deck that's very capable of not only climbing ladder, but I firmly believe it could hit legend. I don't think the Storm Coil is necessary. Ziliax isn't the base set. Flame Behemoth is just, it's kind of a nice card to have, but it's not required by any means. So, I mean, there are a lot of ways that you can I want to try to discover something with lifesteal if I can. Well, lifesteal. I'm actually going to do this.
Toys are much more fun to bring!
Oh my god, there it is. Okay.
It burns within us!
So we'll do this.
Taste steel!
This.
Taste steel!
We'll be at 10. That's fine, I think. Okay. So if he has Undeath, that's 4 damage plus 2. Okay, he does have it. Wait, what is this? Oh, Bone Flinger. Okay. This is not good.
Boosting beatings per minute.
No.
T1,
Taste
T4,
steel!
nearing completion.
Undeath is so powerful.
Boosting beatings per minute. It's not meant to
No. Oh well. On to the next. Anytime you play
Versus Brand.
Undead Priest, you just basically have to, you start out at 22, you don't start out at
The
30.
scourge will meet their end.
If you can't tell, I'm not salty at all about losing that last game. I probably made some mistakes. And that deck is pretty good. Okay. I think Hunter's like at the top of the meta at the moment. Which does not bode well for me.
More fun to bring.
Okay, let's see what this is.
Want to hear my playlist? Gang.
It can survive. I mean, we'll see. It's obviously a risky play. Okay. So that's definitely freezing trap. Ooh, if only I had one more mana. Dagger hit that. No, it's not. Okay. I don't know what secrets are in the meta right now, so I think all of them, maybe, with the exception of a few.
A kraken? Now the fun begins.
Okay. I'd rather it hit that, I guess, than go in my face. Alright, let's do...
Boosting beatings per minute.
Oh, wow, I'm so lucky. Alright. We've got our Titan, we've got some value generators, he's got a very powerful legendary. Okay, alright. Everything's fine. Let's see what we get first, I guess. Ooh, I'll take that. And just go face. I'm not going to be able to outvalue him in the long term, so. Let's see what he has. Another secret. Okay.
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
I don't know what Hunter does. I don't know if this is OTK or if this is just like a mid-range Hunter that's really strong or what. I have no clue.
Boosting beatings per minute.
Okay.
Spitting hot fire.
Let's see if it's bees.
Twist this, tighten that, and float over there.
Let's do this. Ooh, that's good.
Spitting hot fire.
Okay. Alright. Solid turn. Oh my god. What? Okay. Alright. Starting to get a little worried now. Oh, and he has that, I don't remember what it's called, spell that summons the matriarchs. Oh, he also has that. That's really bad. Alright, there's no need to panic. Zero need to panic. Wait a second. Okay. Okay. Alright, hold on, that's 8? No, wait. That's 9? right? Because I get the 1+1. 11, 12. Oh wait, I win.
Unity. Precision.
Right? This is. Oh. Oh, I didn't win! I didn't win! I didn't have lethal! I was one away. Oh my god. Did I have lethal? I don't think I had lethal there. I think I was one off. I'll take it.